Last night seemed like you were leaning on your playmaking more early. Is that something that coaches have been talking to you about, or just kind of letting the game come to you and kind of seeing how things are going to play out?
Last night's focus was like just kind of after the first shot I took, getting blocked. I'm like, okay, they're overreacting to me being aggressive to score. Finch coached me my rookie year, so they got a feel. Joe, he's in the back talking, so I feel like they had a game plan knowing what my approach was going to be. So I had to realize that I can't hang my head on just being able to shoot the ball or score the ball, but also making plays for others. And I embraced it, and it was really fun.
Do you sense more teams are doing that with you, kind of leaning on you as a scorer and trying to stop that side of your game more often?
I would suspect so. I mean, as of late, I've been getting up a lot of shots, getting to the basket, trying to put pressure on the defense to score. And so I think each team's going to game plan that. They're going to close hard. They're going to try to play me to force me to pass and force me to make plays for others. And the more I let the game come and just take what's there and be aggressive just to get to the paint to make the right play, it's going to be easier.
And I think for you guys, the team 33 assists. Is that game? Is that the way you guys want the ball to move? Is that the way you guys want to look on offense last night?
I mean, most definitely. I mean, you can tell just from the bench, the liveliness in the arena. Everyone was just having fun, and we all love each other, so it's great to see everyone win. Everybody score, everybody gets love. And at the end of the day, like, an assist is a stat too. And I think that's what we got to pay more attention to and how great that is. And it helps us all out.
Do you think moving forward you may have to shift some things to that more of that playmaking role in order to get going just because of how teams are starting to play you?
Yeah, I think just ultimately just getting in the paint and just seeing the whole floor a lot better. I think that's what's helping me getting in these games during practice. It's just trying to really put pressure on getting in the paint and not just having to feel like I need to score or get to the free throw line or get myself going. But how do we win? How do I win the game? My mindset has completely shifted to like a winning play as opposed to I'm making the winning play.
Have you been playing in like the state like the games with the end of the bench guys? Like that's what you've been doing.
Yeah. I think it's
is that more just playing point?
Or? Everything. Sometimes Najee, Saddle play point. Just looks I'm gonna see in the game, but trying to be more vocal, trying to talk more, get myself going to where like it corresponds to the game.
It wasn't. I know that's not something you were doing pregame when they go out there. Was that something you've been doing in practice, or was it something that's kind of come up lately? Of like reconditioning when you were coming back from COVID, or was it just something like, hey, I want to get in these to work on?
Just something I wanted to do. I kind of got to get back to my roots. My rookie year, sophomore year, I started in those games. And that's why I keep telling Trey, keep telling Najee and those guys, like, there's light at the end of the tunnel. I remember those games, like, wanting to play in the real one, but knowing I was only going to play in the one before the game. But I treated it like it was a playoff game every time. At the end of the day, like, it's a blessing to even be out there on the floor. You just got to work your way up, pay your dues, and I got to get back to that. Kind of not forgetting where I came from and getting that flow and just continuing to improve.
And what was it like just seeing B.I. hit that shot last night?
Oh, man. The shot, like, I told Billy as soon as we called timeout, I said, I smell a game winner coming. But when he showed emotion, I mean, to me, that was bigger than the shot because B.I. go for 50, 40, and straight face every time. But just to see him have fun, to really embrace that big moment for himself, like, I was happy for him.
You've seen him kind of evolve as a closer during these first couple of years here in New Orleans. What's it been like just seeing him figure out that role? Because I know that's something he's been wanting to do and show more and more. What's it been like seeing where he's at now?
Oh, man, he's an all-star. All-stars do what all-stars do. Simply, like, everything he's done thus far is due to his work, his dedication towards the game. He's understanding, like, I'm a vocal point and guys are going to want to trap me. How do I get off it? Guys are going to want to super pressure me and throw different looks at me, different defenders. And I mean, he's starting to get that rhythm where basketball looks easy. And I'm happy for him because I know the work he puts in, the dedication he has, and love he has for the game.